Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's been a while since I've just done one of these vlogs. But there's some stuff that's really been bothering my mind, and I'm trying to start a new channel. So maybe this will be a video for it. Um, I'm so sick of this argument of religious control. It's like this country was founded by people escaping religious persecution. Like, it baffles me how they forget about. I know why they forget about American history, because they're ashamed of it, because they have historically been the monsters in pretty much every country around the world. It's like it's crazy that they're so up in arms about getting rid of the FBI when the FBI is just doing their job. They don't like the job that the FBI is doing. They don't like they don't like that they're going after their guy, Trump. And Trump has suckered in a lot of smart people until his fanatical thinking. It's like there was this insurance dude out here, the quote midget on something. And I was watching YouTube. He's like, "You watching YouTube?" I was like, "Yeah." And it was something, I think it was TYT, or it was either TYT or Midas Touch, one of those two, that had a not even negative video about Trump, an honest video about Trump. And that's the thing that gets the right, is that when people are honest about Trump and his past and his crimes, they feel attacked. They must defend him. They must protect their MAGA daddy. And it's not even all them. Okay, so this is the older white dude. This is a dude like in his 60s, pushing 70. Alright. He's one of these old white dudes who have bad breath. You can smell it without even being next to him. One of these old white dudes. And so I'm like, yeah, we're having a small little discussion. They're talking about how Trump lied. And I'm like, Trump has a long history of lying. It's kind of why I was a fan of him. Because I was a fan of Trump. I'll admit that. Until the GOP put their power behind him. When the GOP put their support behind Donald Trump, I mean, two parts of me died that day. One, I was like, F the GOP. I had to resign. Like, I was a card carrying member. Okay, since I said that, let me explain. Back in my first election was Obama versus McCain. I was very conservative, and I really thought we were gonna have we needed a strong conservative leader, because we were in the middle of Iraq, Afghanistan war bullshit. So what I what I thought and felt that we need a really strong conservative president. But as I started digging into Obama and his past and a lot of his stuff, Obama was really conservative on a lot of things. It's like, okay, I'm gonna give an award to Barack Hussein Obama right now. You are the greatest. You are the greatest conservative ninja in politics. Because people are so dumbed down. But I could see, like, because I've followed politics since I was very, very young. Since I was like 12, 11, 12. And I've paid attention, and I use resources like, there's lots of sites like Ballotpedia, and pretty much every state has their voting their voting histories are accessible to the public. Like, this has been accessible since before the quote unquote Freedom of Information Act. Like, so a lot of this stuff is public information. But I was able to look and dig into Obama's history, and I'll say this: a lot of his shit was conservative, but had, how to word this? It was conservative in a humanitarian kind of way. Like, it's like, yes, they were conservative, but they were conservative ideals and principles that would work for everyone. And that is why Obama is BDE King, because he was able to finesse everyone into doing with conservative politics. Because those conservative politics, if done right, if done the way that Obama, and at the time, I don't know all of his cross-party members that he worked with other than McConnell, I want to say. Yeah, I don't know. And that's the thing. And I thought it'd be kind of the sequel with, I don't know. How'd I get on this? Don't know. Um, yeah, I thought it'd be kind of like a sequel with Biden, but also he wasn't Trump. So yeah, I was a big fan of Trump until the GOP put their power behind him. I don't know. It's just that their conservative white politics are so not for the people anymore. They're for some people. They're absolutely for some people. They're not for all people. They're not for black people. They're not for Asian people. They're not for lesbians, gays. They don't want anybody. It's like, I don't they hate the rainbow. They hate the American experiment, because the American experiment is supposed to be about equality and getting rid of hate. But all they want to do is hate. So, I'm just so worn out by white conservatives. I'm so worn out by white conservatives. I'm worn out by black idiots who support white conservatives, dumb women who support white conservatives. I'm just sick of dumb white conservatives controlling every fucking thing and making everything worse for the whole freaking world. Like, you would think by like maybe the third school shooting after Columbine, they'd be like, maybe we should do some more restriction on guns. It's like, how many school shootings have there been since Columbine? Ask me that. Answer me that. It's like, so yeah, this is getting a little long, trying to keep these under 10 minutes right now for just these random thoughts. But, yeah. Um, but yeah, this is your first time finding me, hit that subscribe button, hit the like bell, arrow. Oh, I don't know. This is a bad first video.